Talk to the people about new maintenance. Yeah, the rock like crack when it first came in. Yo, Hollow. So glad that you can make it. Just too bad you ain't make it. Battlerap, hold it down. We have the crown. There's Hayes. Hayes, what they call me. We have the crown. You know what it is. This is gonna be white church today. We're gonna get you out of here before 1 o'clock so you can see the football games. I hate to say I told you so, but I definitely told you so. But then again, this wasn't I didn't have no out of the ordinary prediction. I didn't say anything that most people weren't thinking anyway. It was pretty much cut and dried. It's pretty much what most people thought was going to happen happened. I'm not Negro Damas, R.I.P. Paul Mooney, my dad. But I'm Negro Damas Jr. For sure. But nah, this is not. There wasn't no surprise what we saw today. Know what I mean? Let's get to Hollow DNA real quick. It was very. I said it was probably going to be a cringy battle, and for the most part, it basically was for me. Hollow was Hollow, so Hollow was cringe. You don't know what he's doing up there. He's in and out of pockets. He like you're trying to figure out where he's going. He's unorthodox, like DNA said, which means you just don't know where you're going. You don't know where you're going. But yeah, DNA definitely won this battle. I don't care how you give it, 2-1, 3-0, probably 3-0. Hollow had stuff in there which was dope. I liked his third round, but Hollow just didn't, in my eyes, clearly did not care for this battle. I mean, DNA packed him up. Hollow had his bag, had his hoodie on, put his mask on, had his passport and everything ready to go back to, I guess, Houston. But Hollow he clearly didn't look like he didn't care for this battle. That's what it looked like. DNA on the other hand, he had dope rhyming, but I gotta be transparent to you. I'm just ready for URL to get out of LA. I'm ready for them to get out of the settings they are in. I'm just tired. I just feel like I could predict who the crowd's going to be for, who the crowd is not going to be for. I could predict who they're going to react for and what they're going to react for and what they're not going to react for. It's pretty much clear. And I'm just tired. I want something different. I know they had a new mood lighting in there, which was cool, but I don't know. I'm just ready for a new direction. We're gonna get to that at the end. But yeah, DNA won this battle for sure. He was dope for sure. Hollow had pockets where he was dope, but clearly one looked like he didn't really care for real for this battle, and wasn't motivated and was all over the place. Kept acting like he was done with the round and going back, but he clearly was just doing that to pump fake multiple times, which lost him the round more for real. Yeah, this is not the Hollow that we know. This probably is his worst performance since he's been back on URL, between the Rum battle and the K-Shine battle. And Hollow need to just take battles that he wants. It would have been way better just to take the Mook battle on the Drake card. Shout out to 50 Minutes of Fame. I saw the interview where he said, I could have got Mook on the Drake card. Well, I wish you would have took that battle. And I was thinking about this while I was listening to the interview, like, I'm turning a corner on all these vets and legends talking about I need all this time to write. Like, bro, you're not doing a dissertation. This is not an essay. This is not you're not doing a valedictorian speech. It's battle rap. It shouldn't take you maybe at most, 5-6 weeks at most. And I'm being very generous, at most. It should not take you all this time to write. It should not. You got people up here, especially the new era people, writing in 2 weeks. Or you got some other people that are not new era, but it shouldn't take that. It shouldn't take that long to write, bro. And I'm starting to turn that corner, dog. And then you're coming up here and y'all not even giving us that potent material. So it's like, what would you doing all that time? So yeah, I'm starting to turn the corner on that. But to get back to DNA and Hollow, it was exactly what I thought it was going to be. It was cringy at times. It was dope at times. It was cool at times. And DNA for the win. And I believe this is DNA's first battle of the year. So ended on a hollow note. But yeah. Back to the ghetto you go. So I saw some of T-Top and Sharon. Some of it. I gotta say this. If y'all let Sharon come in here and win Champion of the Year, I blame y'all. Cause I told y'all let the jail drug hood story niggas talk to the white boys, but you don't let the conscious people talk to the white boys. Doesn't make no sense to me. So that's why when the white boys would come here talking about, well, you doing this, you doing that, and you're like, nah. Like, come on, y'all. Oops did way better than T-Top. You're going to say, oh, T-Top was so great. I love T-Top. Blah, 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 blah. It's like, I hate this. I hate it here, bro. I hate it here. Shout out to JC. At least y'all listen to JC for a round. So, I guess that's something. But, yeah, I told you. Y'all love Sharon when he goes against niggas and he can do no wrong. When he goes up against niggas, but when he goes against white boys, you don't care about him. So, it is what it is. You're going to let him do it. I bet he don't want that beat out battle, though. I bet you that, though. You can't joke or rebuttal your way out of that one. But we'll see what happens. They're gonna wind up giving giving a champion of the year to Sharon. And then so that, you know, it could be completely whitewashed like you do everything else. But we'll see what happens. But Easy and Verb went exactly how I thought it would go, down to it went exactly how I thought it would go. You could say Easy 2-1 or 3-0, even though the first round I think is a lot closer than what people are going to say. I know people are going to say Easy won the first round or he won the first. I think that first round is definitely debatable in his preference. Low-key got Verb in the first round. Second round, not even close. Easy left Earth, went to Pluto, had some McDonald's on Mars, you know, took a vacay on Venus, then went back down to Earth. Like, it wasn't even close that second round. And Verb has some dope material, but it wasn't even close. Third round, Easy wasn't as good as his second, but was better than his first, in my opinion. But I just we get to that. You know, Verb, I liked what he did in the third. I thought he was going to do a little bit more in that third. Like I said in my prediction with you the black captain, but the black captain of what? Like I was like, yes, Verb. This is the Verb that I know. Let's go, Verb. Let's go. And he almost went into that old Verb like gear, but he just never completely got there. He was close, especially in the first, but he just never got there. And the thing with Verb is he just doesn't create moments anymore. Even though I think if you rewatch it, there are moments in here for Verb. Like I said in that first round, but you black captain or what? But I just think it's more like a talk to you. It's weird. It's like Verb kind of did the third round versus Hitman, the talk to you type round, right? But it's just not the same no more. But it's kind of like, what can you do when you see the nigga windmill and 360 dunk? Now, if he just does a crazy, if he does a windmill, it doesn't excite you no more. So I just think with Verb, I said it before, he's a legend, he's a god tier. Don't let these new era niggas make you think any different. It was like, you can't even, y'all are still trying to make it to main stages. Like, I don't even want to hear from y'all new era, new nigga. Like, I don't even want to hear it, bro. I don't even want to hear it. Like, y'all, it's like y'all acting like y'all walking on water. You're not. We've seen this movie before, and it was better. But it is what it is. But yeah, I thought Easy was fire. I love what he did in that second round. Even though the whole there's a chick in you kind of okay, but I like how he broke it down. I like how he broke it down, and it was beautiful how he broke down Verb in the second round. I thought it was beautiful. Definitely overall round of the battle and round of the night for me personally was Easy second round. But the material I liked the most was Verb's third. You already know where I'm going with this. In terms of y'all talking about killing and you talking about drugs, all these different things, talking about being in and out of cells. It's like, bro, stop it. It's like, stop it. And I know it's just like, oh my God, here we go again. It's like, yes, here we go again. If y'all gonna hear gun bars in every battle, in every round, then I could talk about how much I'm tired of it. I tweeted out, I'm tired of these jail hood drug stories. I'm tired of it. I gave up listening to that stuff really in my early 20s. Battle rap is the only place where I could really listen to that outside of maybe Pusha T. Pusha T is the only one I got really listen to on a consistent basis. Talk about this content. And I'm getting tired of it. I am. As you've seen, it's hard to, it's like really make up in your mind. I'm seeing somebody on a Bel Air set doing a reboot of Fresh Prince, one of the biggest shows of all time. He's still talking about being in and out of jail. It's like, bro. But that's just me. That's how I view things. I don't view things how other people view things. I'm not discrediting Verb, not Easy. I'm not discrediting any of these guys, but just like I view things differently. Yeah, you can see Verb was trying to get into that third, fourth gear that he used to go back. He just can't do it no more, man. And it's fine. It's fine. Nothing to be sad about. Nothing to be. It's fine. Verb has been on this stage at least 60 times over 12 years. It is what it is. But Verb, this is probably the best Verb we've seen at least since DNA, and probably in terms of all 3 rounds. He probably was better in this battle than in the DNA battle. So he truly respected Easy. It showed. He did try to break Easy down to an extent, but he never went into that other gear. And maybe y'all don't see it, but as a Verb fan, I know Verb when he's on another level. I keep referring to that first round with Mook. That is the Verb, probably the best Verb, maybe one of the best Verbs outside of his third versus Hitman, in terms of breaking somebody down of his career. Is that first versus Mook. And I thought we might, and we saw glimpses of it. We did. But it was kind of, it still wasn't personal enough for me. It wasn't breaking him down like Easy did him in the second round. It wasn't enough for me. So yeah, I definitely had Easy win this battle. Easy is that guy. Easy is the face. I don't care what nobody says. I know y'all love Geechee. Geechee's the greatest ever to ever lace up his pen or whatever however you do that. But it's Easy for me, in my opinion. And we'll eventually get to the Geechee. We won't eventually get to that. But I'm gonna make that an individual video. I'm gonna make that individual, because I want to make sure before I do what I do. I want to make sure before I do what I do. And y'all eventually figure that out. But yeah, after this weekend, for sure, this definitely gonna be a new direction for this channel. Some of y'all might not like it. I do want to apologize, but I am getting bored with this. I'm getting bored. It's starting to feel like a job. And if it's starting to feel like a job, I don't need to be doing this. So it's going to be a new direction, a new creative outlet for me to still uplift battle rap, but in a different way. So after this weekend, we're going to try some new stuff. Okay? But yeah, that was resolution 2. Shout out to everybody on the car. Shout out to all the fans. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody listening to this. Like, comment, subscribe. You already know what it is. This Hayes, better hold it down. We have the crown. I am out.